So, Mr. Barry O'Brien, would you like to go next with this question?
Thank you very much. You've given me the toughest job in my life to speak for 1 minute, and I've already wasted 7 of them.
You can take longer if you wish.
Okay, no. Well, when we were young, even those of us who didn't like to go to school and study, which was the majority, we loved to go to school. We didn't like to study, but we used to get excited when the new books came, when the new textbook came home. We used to sort of run and say, actually, we wanted to smell the book.
Yeah.
We actually would literally take the book and smell it. I was trying to explain it to my 26-year-old daughter today, who is into publishing and editing. And she said, smell a book? You can hear, you can listen to a book now. You can see a book on the phone and read a book on your Kindle. So I said, yes, and that's taken away the fragrance in some way, but we can't help it. But what I would like to share with you is that smell, S-M-E-L-L, has remained with me. And now as a writer and as an author, I always keep that S-M-E-L-L in front of me. S, I say, is the subject. If the subject doesn't excite, engage, involve the child particularly, I mean, why child? Anybody. If you try to get me to read a book on stocks and shares or Formula One racing, I'm not going to pick it up because it just doesn't interest me. So put yourself in the shoes of a little child or any person, any age. The initial subject has to engage and has to excite you. The M would be for, there's got to be some magic, which many publishers are not very conscious about. You can't just go through the motions. There's got to be something that excites, something that really, you know, sends a little funny feeling in your stomach. Yeah, oh, I've got to get this, you know. Then we go to E, which is a little different from the magic. It's E as an escape. It takes you to somewhere else. My grandfather, Wordsworth country and this Lake District, etc., without ever having traveled there, because he was reading it when he was 15, 20, 25 years old, and he became a professor in those days. So he used to always say, you don't have to travel anywhere, beta. You can just read and get there. So escape. I don't mean Harry Potter like escape. I mean escape as in my grandfather's escape. Second part is learn. If you read a book and you don't learn anything from it, about the general by the O'Briens, I'm talking about any book, learn something about it. I learned lots about the World War and Europe then and America then from Charlie Chaplin's autobiography. So you don't have to read it to read Charlie Chaplin's autobiography, but just you will read it to learn. And finally, of course, the last L, shouldn't have kept it last, my grandfather will be annoyed with me, is language.